Welcome back to the Change Dude podcast. I am your host, Saeed Rafe, and today we are diving into an incredibly important and often overlooked topic in tech: accessibility, or as we often call it, A11Y. This episode is all about why accessibility matters, the challenges of creating inclusive digital experiences, and most importantly, how you can start making your apps and websites accessible today. Whether you are a seasoned developer or just beginner, this episode is packed with actionable insights. Now, before we jump in, here is something to think about. Over 1 billion people globally experience some form of disability. That's nearly 15% of world's population. As developers and tech professionals, it's our job and responsibility to ensure that no one is excluded from accessing the digital world. So let's break it down. Let's start with why accessibility is such a big deal. And trust me, it's not just about checking a compliance box. It's so much more than that. We live in a world where technology touches almost every aspect of life: education, healthcare, communication, and entertainment. Excluding someone because of a disability isn't just bad design, it's unethical. Accessibility ensures equal opportunity for everyone to engage, learn, and thrive. In many regions, accessibility is legally required now. Laws like the ADA in the US, Section 508, or the European Union's EN 301/549 mandate accessible digital services. Violating these laws can result in lawsuits, financial penalties, and let's be honest, it can be a big dent in an organization's reputation. Accessibility can drive business growth. Accessible websites have better SEO rankings. Google loves clean, structured, and user-friendly content. Plus, it opens your product or services to a much broader audience. Case studies have shown that companies investing in accessibility often see increased user engagement and customer loyalty. Some of the greatest innovations stem from designing for accessibility. Think about closed captions, voice commands, and text-to-speech features. These were initially designed for accessibility but are now mainstream, benefiting everyone. So what are some of the barriers that prevent websites and apps from being accessible? Let's discuss a few. Navigation challenges. Many websites are not optimized for keyboard-only navigation. People who cannot use a mouse often struggle to move through the content. Visual impairments. Poor color contrast and missing alt text for images are big culprits. Without alternative text, screen readers cannot describe images to visually impaired users. Hearing impairments. Videos without caption or transcripts exclude users who are deaf or hard of hearing. Cognitive load. Overly complex interfaces or poor content structures can confuse users with cognitive disabilities, making it hard for them to interact with your content, product, or platform. Alright, now that we know the why, let's talk about the how. How do you make your websites and apps accessible? It starts with understanding the guidelines and applying the best practices. Number 1 is WCAG guidelines. The Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, or WCAG, are the gold standard. They are built on 4 principles. Number 1, perceivable. Content must be presented in ways users can perceive. Number 2, operable. Users must be able to interact with the interface. Number 3, understandable. The content must be easy to understand. And number 4, robust. Content should be usable on a wide variety of devices and assistive technologies. Now let's talk about the quick wins for beginners. Using semantic HTML like proper tags, header, nav, and button make content easier to understand for screen readers. Ensuring keyboard accessibility by testing if you can navigate your site without a mouse. Use tools like WebAIM to check your color contrast. Always provide alt text for images, and don't forget captions for videos. Testing for accessibility is another important aspect. Automated tools like Lighthouse and Wave are fantastic for finding issues, but they are just the start. Real-world testing with assistive technologies like screen readers, NVDA, or VoiceOver is crucial. And better yet, include users with disabilities in your testing process. Their feedback is invaluable. Last but not the least on our list of how is shift accessibility left. Now what does that mean? Integrate accessibility into every stage of development. Make it more of a mindset thing. Include it in planning, design, and coding. It's much easier and cheaper to build it in than to fix it later. Let's make this practical with some real-world examples. Let's talk about Microsoft's inclusive design principles. Microsoft has been a leader in accessibility, focusing on inclusive design that benefits everyone. Their Xbox Adaptive Controller is a perfect example of accessibility driving innovation. Another great example is Netflix. When Netflix started offering subtitles and closed captions, it wasn't just for accessibility, it improved user engagement across all audiences. On the flip side, Domino's Pizza faced a lawsuit in the US for failing to make their website accessible to screen readers. It's a cautionary tale for all businesses. Now let's bust some myths about accessibility. Accessibility is expensive. It's only expensive if you treat it as an afterthought. Incorporating accessibility from the start is cost-effective. Second, it limits creativity. Far from it. Accessibility encourages designers and developers to think outside the box and create innovative solutions. Third, it only benefits people with disabilities. Actually, it benefits everyone. Think about captions in noisy environments or voice commands while driving. Before we wrap up, let's share some actionable tips to take your accessibility game to the next level. Number 1. Collaborate across teams. Work with designers to ensure color schemes and layouts are accessible. Partner with content creators to use clear and concise language. 2. Stay updated. Accessibility isn't static. Follow resources like W3C Accessibility Initiative and industry leaders to keep up with the best practices. Number 3. Focus on continuous improvement. Accessibility is a journey, not a destination. Regularly audit your site and prioritize fixes based on user feedback. To wrap things up, here are the key points from today's episode. Accessibility is a moral obligation, a legal requirement, and a business opportunity. It improves user experience for everyone and drives innovation. Start with small actionable steps and build accessibility into your workflow from day one. By making technology more inclusive, we are not just writing better code, we are creating a better world. Next time we will explore how to stay relevant in a rapidly changing tech landscape. We will discuss strategies to future-proof your career and adapt to emerging trends in technology. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and always embrace change. This is your host, Said Rafe, signing off.